You're listening to the Dude What podcast, where we review bad media and have a laugh while enjoying beer with your host, Harry and Tomo. Enjoy the show.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Dude What podcast. My name's Harry Dowling, and as always, I'm joined with my best friend and co-host, Mr. Tomo Tomlinson. How you doing, man?
Hey man, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm not too bad, thanks, mate. Not
Good,
too bad.
good. Nice.
Had an alright week?
Yeah. Just had my vaccine.
Oh, nice.
It's been good. My arm's pretty dead, but
Yeah, man.
other than
Yeah,
that,
take a couple days.
yeah. Other than that, it's the usual. Been working, but how about yourself?
Yeah, well, mate, same old, same old. But
Nice.
this episode, mate, it's a special one again. We've got a real special guest with us on today's episode. We've got my wonderful girlfriend, Miss Fiona Morris. How
Hi
you doing?
everyone. Yeah, good, thank you.
It's nice to finally have you on here.
I know. Been hearing about it all every week after recording. Well, a couple of times a week sometimes.
Yeah.
Hearing about it all at home, and yeah, you've been begging
Yeah, I
to get
definitely
me
have.
on this podcast. And so this time I was like, okay,
Yeah,
let's do it. Got time.
definitely. I've been really looking forward to this.
Yeah.
It's really nice when we can get people on because it's sort of, I don't know. I like it, man. What about you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
it's good. Yeah.
What other guests have you had?
So we had, who was the first guest we had? Was it
Hamby.
Hamby?
Hamby was the first guy.
Hamby on episode 3. He brought in Love on a Leash, which was this literal dog shit film.
So bad.
Yeah, guy turns into a dog, and then basically gets with a woman, and then turns back into a guy at night time, and they manage to have this like affair. Basically, it was awful. It was a really, really bad film.
Yeah, and she's just basically like, being quite illegal. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like banging
So
a
they
dog,
have
pretty much.
An affair with the dog
Yeah,
as a dog.
So basically, what happens is the dog whenever it's like normal day, like I think it's in the daytime, it's fine. But it was weird because it changed. It was like, oh, if it's in the day,
at the end of the film, it just
the
gave
light,
up.
sunlight, it'll
yeah,
turn into a
basically-
dog, it turns into a human
Basically,
from a dog.
at night time, he would then
Basically.
transform back into a man. So in the daytime, she'd be like walking him, and she's like, "Oh yeah," and then at night, he's like this like super ripped dude who's like that's just
She's
there.
banging.
It's weird, yeah.
Wow.
So it's like,
And does
how
she know
does
they're
that
the
ro-
same?
yeah,
Yeah.
she knows that he's originally a dog, and that he transformed into a human every night. So it's like,
It was bad. It was so bad.
what?
Weirder than the one
I
we
was
watched today.
thinking to
Yeah.
myself, what if she's like, say, like they have the blinds closed and no sunlight or something? Because I remember they changed the story and saying it was sunlight.
No, yeah.
So then I'm like, well, okay, so what about if a little bit of sunlight breaks through the window as she's like banging him and it like
Yeah,
turns
that was
into
a
a
whole
dog?
topic
Like, what the
that
fuck?
Came up. We
Oh
spoke
my
about that for
God.
like a good few minutes.
Yeah.
We had
Okay.
Adam on.
Yeah, that was good as well.
Yeah, that was great. We did some YouTube shorts for that one.
Yeah,
Where we just
that one was pretty good.
Yeah, that was a good selection. It was a good episode. Is that it?
Testing your knowledge
Yeah, that's
now.
all. No,
I hope you
we've only
haven't
had two
forgotten
guests.
Yeah, that'd be so bad.
You're the
if I
third.
forgot
You're the
something.
third. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you got anyone else lined up?
Yes. Yeah, I fully can't remember. Like. But yeah. So your last week or so, obviously, like we live together, we have our own place, like a rented place. We've got a collie and a kitten. So we spend a lot
She's
of.
a cat now.
Well, yeah, I guess. She just turned 1, and the dog is 1 next month.
On the 4th of July.
Yeah. Miracle!
Yeah. Also, my granddad's birthday.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You
that's
say that as if you're surprised. I have told you that.
Yeah, I thought.
That's the first thing Dad said.
Oh, right.
When I was like, he's about to turn 1.
Oh,
4th of
nice.
July. Dad was like, my dad's birthday.
Oh, that's cool.
I was like, yes.
Yeah.
We're
Weird.
Independence Day.
Another little weird coincidence. About
Yeah.
it. But,
Many of those.
Obviously I was saying, like, we basically live together, so we spend a lot of time together. But recently you had, like 5 days?
Yeah, I went on Saturday and I came back on Wednesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 5 days.
5 days, and where'd you go?
So on Saturday, took the dog, went up to my best friend's 25th birthday barbecue.
Okay, yeah.
There was like 5 dogs, about 15 to 20 people, like all outside in a garden, you know, COVID and all of that sort of thing. But it's all up to now, isn't it? As long as you spend time outside.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're all out in the garden. It was her birthday barbecue, and then on the Sunday, went with my parents. So they came to the barbecue as well, Mum and Dad, and then went with them to a campsite in the Peak District called Sherwood Pines.
Oh, nice.
It was really nice. Like a camping and caravanning thing. Dad found he's well into all of that. They got a motorhome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just recently bought a motorhome.
My parents wanted it.
really
My parents
nice.
really wanted like a motorhome and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They want to travel on to places, not have to like rent
just
like
cool,
a caravan
isn't
or
it?
something.
Exactly.
It's just
And
cool.
then you don't know who else
Yeah.
has been in it. You know, you just want to like be
Yeah.
able to leave
You
your
want
stuff
your own
in it.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I drove the car so that we had like the freedom to go out and just go out on day trips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Took the dog as well. So I was in a tent, me and the dog
Nice.
in a tent together. First experience. Obviously he's not even a year yet, so still like trying to train him and putting him on the, you know, like you have to put a stake in the ground to attach their leash
Yeah.
to,
Yeah.
so they don't like run after people, because they've got to be on the lead the whole time in the campsite. So yeah, he was actually really good.
Yeah, I was going to
Some
say.
teething problems.
You said it went. You said it
Excuse
went
me.
well.
Yeah, really well. Dad like fell in love with the dog. I mean, he likes him anyway. They've got 2 little Bichon Friesies, so they're tiny little dogs.
I used to have a Bichon.
Did you? I actually didn't know that.
Yeah. His name was
Okay.
Max. He died of cancer ages ago, but
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
other than that, he was an awesome dog.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
love Bichons.
yeah.
They're
Like a
really
little,
nice
like a
dogs.
little cloud.
Yeah, but completely the opposite to him, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Zeph is currently asleep on the floor next to us.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Dad like enjoyed it because Zeph is naturally as a collie quite responsive and stuff, and he is absolutely obsessed with his ball. So
Yeah.
as long as you've got the ball, it's like a talking stick.
Ball is life.
You're the person, exactly.
Literally.
You're the person that Zeph's going to listen to. So I think Dad enjoyed just like being able to actually control a dog and it being like a dog that can go for a walk
Yeah.
rather than a little Bichon that needs like 20 minutes up and down the road.
definitely.
Yeah, so I think he enjoyed it, and Zeph loved it.
Yeah.
He loved
yeah.
my mum as well, and Mum loved him. They'd have a little
Nice.
cuddle every morning, and every night she'd be like, "Good night, handsome." He loved her.
That sounds
Yeah,
really
so
good.
the trip was
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't get to go because I was working. But actually, it was quite nice because I spent a load of nights just me and the cat,
Yeah.
and we really
Bet
bonded.
she loved that.
She did. She loved it. I brought like her little cat tree and loads of stuff downstairs, and yeah, she loved it. So I was just hanging with the cat for like 4 days.
Yeah.
It was great.
Super
Nice.
bond.
Obviously, missed you and the dog, but you know,
Oh yeah.
had some good
Add
times.
that on the end.
Had some good times.
Yeah, I didn't miss you.
This one
me
I
and
have
the
to
cat.
say.
Me and the cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
You're a
alright.
cat man.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a cat man through and through. I had a cat, a Burmese, like a sandy Burmese, as you know,
Of
as you
course.
both know.
Yeah.
And
Tomo knew him before me.
Yeah.
he was. I got him when I was about. Oh, wait, 5. Yeah, 5, and he was sort of like a pet for the kids, for the house kind of thing. And
Your mum bought him.
yeah, mom bought him.
Yeah.
And as a kitten and this little cat, and basically we pretty much grew up together, and yeah, he was just a great cat. He moved houses with us, like
Yeah.
he just loved everyone, was super cool, and he was 20 years old. We got to 20.
He was
Yeah.
actually your cat as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was great. Such a personality.
I met him
so-
when he was about 15.
yeah, which is old for a cat.
Yeah,
don't even
really
remember
old
how
for
old.
a cat.
It was when I met him.
Oh, probably fairly well. We were still in Pershaw, and it was still like, you know, it wasn't.
How old were you guys when you met?
I
Oh jeez.
yeah, I can never really remember the exact.
Was it like high school?
It was probably like late high school.
Yeah.
Late high school, because I knew you at college.
Yeah. So that was
So,
around. So I was about
14?
15.
15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you were 15 and Jasper was 5, that means Jay...
I
No,
don't
sorry. You were 5. So Jay would have been 10.
10.
10?
Yeah.
So you knew him for 10 years.
Yeah,
half his
man.
life.
Nice.
That's cool.
Hell yeah.
He was great.
Yeah.
He was a
yeah.
great cat.
So, because of that, I mean, my family on my dad's side had dogs as well. Like, so I grew up with collies and, you know, other dogs and things, and love dogs, but always be a cat man at heart, I reckon.
Yeah, I think that's why we got one each though.
Yeah.
So I'll always be a dog person at heart.
And cats are much more easier to look after themselves.
So-
More.
Tomo, how many cats do you have, mate?
4.
4.
Yeah, I got a grey one with one eye.
Yeah.
I've got a
Like Gracie.
like yeah, got like a brown and black one, like sort of like goes like look like got stripes kind of.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's got like a dodgy eye, but
Yeah.
our cat's got some finger of eyes.
Yeah.
I got a black and white one with thumbs.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That
It's
Will.
very, yeah,
Cool.
it's very strange.
He's great.
Yeah,
All your
he's a
cats are
very
great,
special cat, and I got a jet black one, which is
Ella.
a sister to the one with the dodgy eye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not the one with the missed eye.
Yeah. She's great too.
Yeah.
She's great too.
Harry's always talked about those cats.
Hell yeah.
And the
And
one.
when I used to live in Pershaw,
Yeah.
and you'd go to Thomas for the night or something, he'd come back and be like, Will was chilling with me
Yeah,
all
definitely.
night.
Definitely.
Was it Will that used to chill with
No,
you?
All of
Sam, mostly Sam.
All of
Sam.
Oh yeah, Sam.
It was Sam that used to like
But it
proper
was-
chill.
It was before he's gotten older now. He
Yeah,
started
yeah.
now he's gotten older. He started dribbling.
He's proper old now,
He's
isn't he?
proper dribbling.
Yeah.
So like you literally, I'll lying in bed and he'll try and go like crawl behind my head as I'm laying there, and I'll just feel dripping like a tap
Oh.
on the back of my
Oh,
head, and I'm like,
no.
nah, mate. I'm like, no,
It
stop.
smells as well, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it's
But at that
horrible.
age,
Yeah.
when they get old and stuff, because they eat obviously
Oh,
wet food.
Yeah.
It's just
No,
much
they
worse-
just
much
have
worse.
biscuits. They,
Oh, okay.
they're
But
permanently
they go
having
outside,
biscuits.
don't they? So they probably
Yeah.
eat whatever they fancy outside as
But
well.
yeah, it's just like, nah, I don't want to be feeling like they're dripping on my head.
They're all proper hunters, those cats.
Yeah, they keep bringing birds back, and I'm like, stop it. Like,
Oh my
Warriors.
they keep thinking it's like that to them it's a gift,
Yeah, yeah.
but
yeah,
it's
Yeah, they're trying.
yeah,
They're trying to
trying
like.
to bring their own or something.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
yeah.
That's what people say.
That,
isn't it?
yeah, but I
Like,
find
leave you
that
gifts and stuff to show that they can like provide for you and stuff.
yeah.
I just
They're
love cats, man.
hunters. That's what they're
Love
trying
cats.
to
I
do.
love
all,
cats,
love
yeah.
all animals, but yeah, cats and dogs.
Yeah, and I got my pug as well,
Tomo's pug,
Minky.
Minky the legend.
By the way, I did not name her. That was her name before. If I had the choice to name her, I wouldn't have named her that.
We call her Hovis now because she's literally like a big walking loaf.
It looks like a big loaf, Hovis loaf.
Yeah, Hovis.
Oh my gosh,
Hovis.
Hovis.
Oh, Hovis.
Does she respond to it?
I
Oh
don't
my
think.
gosh.
I don't think she
Can
does.
you even tell?
She just waddles on over. She's great, man. Great. It's good because whenever I go around, your mom's like, "Do you mind if Minky she might come in?" I'm like, "Yeah, no worries." I literally scoop her up, sit her down on the duvet, and she's passed out.
Yeah,
You're great.
and she's loud as shit when
Oh,
she
snores.
snores.
As everyone knows, we've probably mentioned it loads of times, but as everyone knows,
As you've heard in the
she-
first two
yeah.
episodes. Is it the first two?
The first two are really bad. Yeah,
With her, like, hearing her snoring.
constantly.
So we
It's
apologise for that.
bad. Yeah.
Steph's not snoring.
No.
He's lovely.
He's a collie. He ain't got that breathing problem.
Yeah.
He got a snout.
Yeah, nice long
So-
nose.
What usually comes up next is my personal favourite segment of the show, but basically it's the mystery beer segment. So what I do is I'll go out and I'll buy a beer. Could be like one of my favourites, could be something totally random, something I thought looked really cool. I'll buy it and I'll bring it here and we'll basically just share it.
Okay.
And, so it's
I'm
time
not
for
a massive beer person.
Wasn't the last
I'm from
episode?
Bristol, so it's cider.
Oh, I
Wasn't the
forgot.
last one you had? Last episode we had a Star Wars. It was like the Stormtrooper
That
one,
was
wasn't
pretty
it?
good. But mate, I've just realised Fee's here and we forgot to do the intro jingle, man. So I think it's time for this week's episode of this week's segment of What Are We Drinking?
What are we drinking?
Sorry, that sort of has to be done every time.
Yeah.
We've got into this rhythm. So, today I've chosen a beer. I'm pretty sure I've had it before. I thought it looked really cool. Wait a sec.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
You've got...
it's cold.
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Leffe.
I think I've had this before.
It's basically like a Belgian blonde. I'm pretty sure it's a wheat beer.
Weak or wheat?
Wheat beer. It's
It's probably a silly question.
I always find that these Belgian blonde beers are really nice for like hot, sunny days, which we were having up until literally like yesterday and today.
Yeah.
Where the
Just, like,
weather
tipping
here in
it
the
down.
UK has gone from being
Sunny and
amazing
beautiful.
sunshine to now just pouring rain. It's horrible. So we're just cracking these. They've got like a foil over the cap and the bottle, which is kind of annoying because you
It's a
can't
good crunch.
crack it. All right,
Okay.
let's have a sip. Good thing.
Oh, Jesus.
Is that good or bad tea?
I'm on the fence.
Oh, so it's got quite it's got its own flavour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a great initial taste, but the aftertaste is not that bad. I actually don't mind the aftertaste to it, but the initial taste is just like really.
Yeah.
Weird.
No, it's hard to describe because it's
quite fizzy,
definitely fizzy. It's gassy.
and I don't know how I feel about it because it's not a bad fizz. It's not like really like attacking my tongue, but
6.6%.
I want it to be cider, to be that sparkling though.
See,
You know what I mean? To be that
Yeah.
fizzy.
It
Feels
just
like it should be fruity.
Yeah.
it just reminds me. I love it. It just reminds me of trips around like France and that with my dad.
That was the next thing I was going to say.
Yeah.
It does remind me of my dad getting on holiday. Do you remember when we went on holiday
Yeah.
with Mum and Dad to
Yeah.
France?
Yeah.
And we drove down there, we got on the ferry, and we got down to the site, and we'd booked like a cabin type thing. It was more than a static caravan.
Yeah.
Like in France on this site. And the first thing we did was like go for a little walk up the beach. Stopped in a like a little cafe thing.
Yeah.
And my dad ordered half a pint of just the local beer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just in a nice little stem glass.
It's-
Sat there, looking out at the sea. Harry was on it straight away.
Yeah.
And then they got back and got absolutely hammered.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Him and my
It's
dad, and they were,
hilarious.
oh my gosh. Me and Mum were laughing about that on this holiday.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Oh, that's funny.
It reminds me of that.
Yeah, it's
that
definitely
sort of
got.
vibe.
It's got those vibes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holiday dad vibes. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is for me. When they try and make you drink like a beer.
A beer.
Do you know what I mean? Like they're like, come on, kid, you can hack it.
It's like it's a bit more
And it's
than
like,
like a
ooh.
lager.
Yeah.
But it's not. But
And
it's
it's
not like hard liquor.
6.6%.
Is it?
Yeah.
6.6%.
Yeah.
This is like pow.
I was gonna say I thought it was a little like it tasted a bit
Yeah.
soft.
This
Because
is what I
that's
mean
why
when your dad's like
the taste
getting
of the
into
strength is just like what's off-putting on it.
I thought this was like
Yeah.
a 3.5.
So alky.
I totally didn't look.
6.6. It's the strongest beer I think I've ever had. Actually, how much is a Sol with? Because that's got tequila
No,
in it, hasn't it?
No. What are you talking about?
What's got tequila in it? The Sol.
No, you're talking about Desperados.
Desperado.
I don't think that has tequila
I
in
don't
it. though.
know.
I think
I
it's
think
got
it
like
does.
tequila flavouring in it.
No, I think it does. But it's probably around a 6 as well. I'm not sure that.
Yeah,
I don't think
maybe.
there's much in it.
No, yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the brand. That's why they're so expensive.
I
as
thought
well.
it was. Oh, I see. I thought it was like that was a thing because there's another one called Cubanista, and it's like rum version of like.
It might actually have rum in it.
It's quite nice.
So that's why they're quite expensive.
Yeah.
Because you can get 3 bottles for what you can get 6 of like a Corona.
So
3
it
bottles of
says
Desperados.
the council alleges tests show there is no tequila in Desperados beer.
There we go.
Damn it.
Flavouring.
I really believed myself. I was like, yes,
They're
that's
gross
why they
anyway.
make me pay above the odds.
Yeah, I like
They're
Sol.
gross. I like Sol.
Sol.
I don't like
I
Desperados.
don't know.
I do.
It's got that tang, that
I like
back of the
any,
throat tangs.
Like Mexican.
See, to me, the worst beer out there, the worst, is Budweiser.
Just standard Budweiser.
Yeah, I hate Budweiser.
Really?
Yeah,
we
it's
drank a
horrible.
lot of that recently.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Actually,
Bought a crate
no.
of 24.
I take that back. The worst drink I ever had
Yeah.
was Tetley's beer. But the funny thing was,
Yeah.
me and my friend Shep decided to mix Tetley's beer with Red Rooster energy drink.
Oh, mate.
And it was the worst decision ever. It was so gross.
Why? Why did that even
I
work?
don't-
Why would
we
you
were
do that?
young and we were just like, we got some beer. We were like, because it tastes like ass anyway. We were like, I wonder if it'll taste any better with like something added with it.
So, if anyone
But it
doesn't
was
know,
disgusting.
Red Rooster is like a budget
Very cheap
one
energy
litre
drink.
bottle of energy drink.
Yeah.
That like every shop has their own like.
I was just about to
knockoff
say it's like
brand.
Tesco's Boost.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Except
It
worse.
used to be called Kick back in the day. Tesco.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
No, I think
No, it
Kick
was
is actually a brand.
No,
isn't
no,
it?
no. It's Kick. Then it was KX.
I remember
Nice.
KX.
So,
Yeah.
Boost.
Yeah.
And there's one called like Energize or something. That's like Lidl's one. The
Yeah.
one-
Emerge.
Emerge,
Emerge,
that's
I
yeah.
think that's its own brand, but that
I like Emerge.
Cheap-
I actually
cheap-
like Emerge. So actually not
basically
bad.
they're all like cheap, nasty energy drinks.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you'd put that in a pint. Was it a pint?
No. In a
yeah,
beer.
yeah.
In a Tetley's.
We basically poured Tetley's beer into a pint glass,
Yeah.
and then added energy drink and
Oh,
topped it up
nasty.
with energy
Oh,
drink, and it
wow.
was
Nasty.
nasty.
No.
What
Anyway.
kind of beer is Tetley's? Sorry.
Oh, it's like a it's not fizzy, is it?
No, it was sort of like Guinness, but it had the Tetley
It's like
taste.
Guinness,
it
but it's
wasn't-
like light. It's quite smooth.
yeah, but it was
Okay.
really gross.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was disgusting.
Yeah. So, anyway, back to this Leffe.
Leffy.
What do you reckon? Would you buy it?
Probably not.
No.
No.
I mean,
Do you
everyone
like
knows
it?
my answer anyway. Usually, it's like
Yeah.
nay,
You just hate everything. Do you like it?
nay.
No. Oh, we don't like
I'm
it.
I
being
don't
brutally
dislike
honest.
it. I don't dislike it. I don't like it enough to buy it,
Yeah.
but I don't dislike it. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'll be able to drink it.
It's like an occasion sort of beer, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think I could drink like the whole 4-pack because we bought this in like a small 4-pack. I don't know
Yeah.
if you could drink the whole. I couldn't anyway.
How people
No.
buy like big cases of this stuff? It's like how the
Yeah,
fuck
One's
it's just
definitely
it's
enough.
got like
keep
its
going
own
through
flavour.
that?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was
That was the mystery
Leffe-
beer. Yeah.
Leffe mystery beer. Nice.
Would you buy it again?
Yeah, on occasion. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but not. Yeah, I wouldn't just slam them regularly. I couldn't do that. The flavour is too much. Well, as you all know, basically the whole point of this podcast is that we sit down, we watch something, or play something, or whatever, and something that's like supposed to be bad, but bad is like subjective or whatnot, whatever the word is. So we got Fiona on today, so we basically said, hey, like, why don't you choose a film? You bring a film and we'll watch it. So what did you bring?
So, I actually put it to a vote between these guys. Well, not really a vote. It was like a chance decision. It was this film and another one. I just wanted to do like a bit of a classic in my eyes of like a girl's film as a teenager. So, because I thought these two would have a unique perspective. So I gave them the choice, and Coyote Ugly was picked out, but by random. And that is what I brought.
Yeah.
Coyote Ugly.
So when you said classic, is that like classically great, or is that like as in a all-time classic, or is that like classic?
Just classic to you.
Or is it
It's
like,
like-
classic bad?
No, it's not bad. It's like classic in my
Okay.
circle of friends.
Right, I get it. Yeah.
And I think not just my circle of friends.
Yeah.
Like I think quite a lot of girls my age, like at school, etc. Just like really enjoyed
Yeah.
this film. So
Yeah.
not classic on like a national.
Because it came out in
at all.
2000. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like you had to be like that right sort of age
Yeah.
group.
Definitely.
I was explaining some things as we went through the film about how I saw it so differently when I watched it when I was younger. Because when I was watching it, I was young, like 10,
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
I don't think I necessarily saw it, like, I didn't see it as soon as it came out, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I was watching it at like 12, 13, 14, because I had older sisters.
Yeah.
So I just saw it in a different way.
Yeah.
Now watching it, it's very different.
Yeah.
Very different perspective.
So you say the film's called Coyote Ugly, directed by David McNally, and for anyone who hasn't seen it, I mean, and I've only just seen it for the first time, like in my life, so it's basically a girl from like a small town leaves her town, tries to make it in the big city, which is like New York, and she tries to go as like a songwriter, but she's struggling to like distribute her shit, and she's got like a phobia where she can't sing in front of people or something. And then she basically ends up getting a job at a bar, which is called Coyote Ugly, which is... it's explained like later in the film why it's called that, but I literally can't remember
It's
it.
not really important.
She says like it's something to do with when you take a guy back or something, and you wake up and you look at the guy and you're like, oh, he's really ugly.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
that's Coyote Ugly.
How do you
you'd
remember
rather
that?
chew your own arm off
Yeah.
than risk waking him up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
to
that was
leave.
it. So
She says that's Coyote Ugly.
and that's the name of the bar. Which
Yeah.
is just,
That's
it's
why
weird.
the girl goes, why would you name it after something like that? Like,
Yeah.
really sad about it. And I don't even remember her response. Oh, she says something like, sweet was taken or something like that. As the girl's being dragged out
I
by
think
the
she says
dancing.
like Cheers was taken.
Oh, Cheers.
Because of the bar, the program.
Yeah.
But that's basically the gist of the storyline. It's got like a classic, it all builds up and then there's
Are we
like
going
one
for
big.
a spoiler? Is there spoilers?
Yeah, no, we're spoiling. This film came out
I was going to say, yeah.
21 years.
Yeah.
I think we're spoiling. Like,
Yeah.
I guess
I
we're
don't
not
think
really
we're
spoiling
ruining.
much, are we?
I don't think
The
anyone's
thing
gonna be
is,
listening to this and being like, "Damn it!"
So this film generally isn't considered bad. I don't think. So like, I mean, I'm pretty sure me and you are probably like the last people who haven't seen this film, and maybe some of the other dudes like in our group. But like, so the film basically, like I say, it opens and it's like this. She's like this small town girl working in like a pizza place, where I don't know if it's supposed to be like Italian American or something, but everyone is talking about like the pies. Yeah.
This is
Where
Jersey.
the pie? Oh, of course. Yeah, I get it. It's
Just
Jersey.
got that.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
dropped.
It's Jersey.
Yeah.
And that's why.
This is Jersey.
Okay.
Because when she goes to New York and she's in the cafeteria and she says, have you got any slices of pie? And she pulls out like $2.
Yeah.
And the guy says, he picks up apple pie, sweet pastry pie.
Yeah.
And he says, I've got the best slice of so-and-so
Yeah,
apple pie.
it's on the house.
And that's New York's version of a pie. Is like a pastry pie.
Oh, right.
But in Jersey,
Yeah.
a pie's a pizza.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And when she's in New York, she says, I pulled pizzas and slices.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's weird. Like
Yeah, it's
I
just
don't
the
know.
lingo they're
I'm not
using,
so
like,
great with
The
like.
language.
I think I'm all right with like the overall geography of the US, but
Yeah.
not so great when you like zoom in a little bit.
Yeah.
So like I don't know where Jersey is in relation to New York.
At the beginning of the film, they say she's moving 43 miles away. It's only 43
Oh,
miles.
okay.
Here to Bristol is 63.
Oh, right. So it's really
so
not that
now,
hard.
yeah, so it's like probably you can do it in an hour.
Right.
That's
Okay.
why she goes
That's
home
why.
every Sunday. and
Yeah,
washes
and
his
that's
clothes.
why like her dad turns up, who is played by John Goodman.
Great actor.
He's really good in this. Like, his performance is pretty good. He's the dad. He's like sort of the single parent, like dad of our main character, who Violet
Sanford.
I was going to say Stamford. It's Sanford.
But at the Coyote Bar, they name her Jersey.
Yeah. So as always, we tend to make a lot of notes when we watch these. So I wrote down at the beginning of the film, the main character gave me like Alanis Morissette vibes. I don't know if you listen to Alanis Morissette, Tomo. Just like,
No.
90s, I don't know, pop star sort of thing at the time.
Give us a snippet of one.
You ought to know. I think that'll do.
And is it, you remind me.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
Yeah,
what
just like I got that sort of vibe, not from her as a person, but from her like songs, because she starts playing a little snippet of song and it's like acousticy sort of thing.
Again,
then-
I think that's very like classic
Yeah.
of that sort of film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
I
time.
mean, so like you said it's filmed in released in 2000. I assume it's set in 2000 as well, and it's probably the most 2000s looking film I've ever seen.
Oh yes, the technology they were using.
You could be like, yep, 2000 without seeing the thing or anything, or the way all the like the women dressed and everything.
Yeah.
Just,
Even
yeah,
the
the way
dudes with
everyone
the, like,
dressed.
Pure
Open
more old
bottom
school.
top buttons open.
It's more like old school.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like
And all the leather jackets and like the waxed hair.
yeah,
You know,
and,
like wax their hair
the
into spikes.
skirts and the hairstyles as well. That's one thing I
Yeah.
noticed massively. The hairstyles of most of the female characters. They changed a lot through the film, but there's a lot of like, you know, what's it called?
Curtains.
Yeah, curtains. And
Especially
things
on
like,
the blokes
yeah, things like
as
that.
well.
Um,
Who was that cameo?
oh, it was Johnny Knoxville turned up.
Yeah.
And their crazy haircut.
Yeah, that was totally weird because
That was
I don't think he
awesome.
had any lines.
No. He just
No,
went,
just
whoa.
And then he turned up again in like in this wedding scene where a friend's getting married. He was like spinning his mate around. And
Yeah.
that was it. Like,
Yeah.
Strange.
because I mean, like,
Well, how much got paid for that?
yeah, probably not that much. Well,
Yeah, I don't know.
2000, doing all the Jackass stuff. I guess.
Yeah, so he's pretty popular.
Yeah.
I love Johnny Knoxville. He's great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bit of name dropping in this film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a bit, wasn't it? Leanne Rhymes at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get to that because
Yeah, I was going to say, we will get
I got
to
like
that,
a whole
sorry.
thing about the
Jumping ahead.
ending, you know. But so it's established that this bar is like, basically all the girls who work it are called Coyotes, and this bar is basically like it's sort of like a club.
It's a go-go bar, isn't it?
Yeah, and they all dance on the counter, and like, you know, it's sort of
Suggestive.
yeah, more for the men, but there's loads of women there because
Yeah.
I guess they dig that, you know. But,
Yeah, most of the women like haven't got a bra on.
Yeah.
Or there's scenes of them taking their bras off and throwing them
Yeah.
at the bar and
Yeah.
stuff.
And it's like the whole film is, to be fair, like all the music in it's pretty good. I thought.
Yeah.
I liked a lot of
Good.
music because,
Yeah.
you know,
Very 2000 though.
Yeah.
Those techno beats like.
It's because I think it's because it was the 2000s era. That's why it's like.
lots of. I found, which I thought was a bit shit. I don't know if you noticed. There was lots of use of like the same song over and over again, but only if it was in a background.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I mean, I think I've heard "Pour Some Sugar on Me" about 5 or 6 times.
Oh yeah.
Like
problem
every
is-
time it played. Oh god.
For me, because I watched this film so much when I was younger, like so much, I heard that all the time, all of that music. So now every song, I know all the words to
Yeah,
every little
so
jingle,
It's,
everything.
it's literally like when my sister used to watch Buffy the Vampire all the time, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and she'd have the intro on loop,
Oh mate.
honestly, and she'd go downstairs and leave it on full blast. She'd listen to a full blast in the bedroom, but she'd go downstairs and leave it on, so the intro would just keep looping.
No
And I had to, say to her, be like, "Can you turn it down?" And she's just like, "No." I'm like, "Great." I'm like, so I go into her room, turn her TV down. I'm like,
She listens to this podcast, man.
"Yeah,
She can
no,
hear
I know, yeah." She's gonna have to. She's gonna listen to that.
She's gonna kick your ass.
No,
Do it.
no. It was always
But
annoying.
yeah,
as
this bar's like pretty, you know, unique.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of points where dudes are just like, obviously they're into it, but they're just like grabbed. One dude's grabbed, his shirt is ripped off like the fucking zombies or something.
Yeah.
And then they just start pouring like all this liquor and shit down him.
It's like the scene
Yeah.
off.
He's
It's like the scene off
It
Shaun the
does-
Dead when he gets
Yeah.
getting pulled by the zombies in the
But
window.
he's like
Rip
yeah,
them open.
woo! And he's getting
Yeah.
covered
Yeah,
in
yeah.
shit.
It does start off and kind of remains like it starts off like these women are in control. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like they're stamping their feet on the bar and they're like strong and they're stood up above all of these men and stuff. And they're pulling the men about, like you say, cutting off their hair, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And it's very like intimidating. for
Yeah,
them
that was
to
the thing.
enter.
A dude had his head pulled back and his
Yeah,
ponytail,
and his ponytail cut off.
And he was
everyone
loving that shit.
yeah.
Yeah, and they were saying like,
Fuck, that
and
probably
then-
took like 7 years to grow.
yeah, and then the main character was like, "Why is he doing that?" And she was like, "Because why is she doing that?" And she was like, "Because it's like anger management."
Anger management, yeah, because she got done for assault in the bar.
Yeah, and then they set fire to because all I don't get is that they pour so much alcohol around on people as well.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, so now, then they pour it on the bar and then light it. I'm like,
Oh,
how do
God,
other
yeah.
people not ignite?
That's so true.
That's like the
That
first.
is so
How,
true.
what about the splash? Like, how are
Yeah.
other people not
They're
getting
all
like,
dancing
lit
in
on
there,
fire? Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of liquids being thrown about.
And then they're dancing in the flames as well. And she's dancing in the flames as well. It's like, what?
Yeah.
The water scene.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same thing, but they've just got buckets and buckets and buckets of water, and it
like
just
big,
keeps
like
coming.
picture jugs.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Is what they're
like
using.
pretty much like they're causing a flood in the bar.
Everyone is soaked.
Yeah. And that's when she's like on her knees, like bouncing in this water
Oh yeah.
on the bar, and her
Yeah.
dad,
And her
walks,
dad
in,
walks in.
and she's like, "It's not what
Her-
it looks like."
Her dad's got this great thing the whole way through where he's supposed to be like on a diet, and every time she sees him or something, he's like hiding a McDonald's, or he's like eating KFC
Yeah.
down the phone or something, saying it's
Yeah.
like some
It's
some
like chicken and rice,
vegetarian. Yeah.
Yeah.
or rice and vegetables.
No, he was good. He was probably
Oh yeah, he was my favourite. In
yeah.
this.
He's probably my favorite thing about the film.
Yeah. When he
I-
had no socks at the wedding.
So when we were, yeah,
Yeah.
the whole thing is that he can't take
Can't
care
do
of
laundry.
himself. Yeah.
I was gonna say, should we mention the main male character, who's like quite creepy at the beginning?
the Australian guy.
Yeah.
I thought his acting was a bit shit, man.
Yeah, he was quite
Yeah.
creepy. Like when he
Very one note.
following
Yeah.
around, it was like
Yeah,
they
it's
play that
just-
joke saying, what was his name, Mr.
O'Donnell.
O'Donnell, Mr. O'Donnell,
I don't know, man.
like embarrasser.
I just thought that. I sort of feel like that film would have been totally fine without any sort of like romance line for her,
Yeah,
because ultimately it's about her like making
achieving her dream.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I get that like he like ultimately helps her with.
and it's like in her
song.
dream to have like the perfect man type of thing.
Yeah.
I guess that's what the story that they're doing.
She's obviously like
Yeah.
she can't sing her own. She can sing other people's songs, but she can't sing her own songs in front of the crowd. And I know that like he ultimately helps her do that, but like she didn't need him, man. He was fucking weird.
Definitely.
He like they did it in a room full of cardboard cutouts. That was weird.
because wasn't it the thing
I
that
loved
got
it.
the
Yeah.
thing that got her to more into doing it was the fact that her dad told her that her mom didn't like
Didn't actually
quit
have
because
stage
of
fright.
stage
Yeah.
fright. It was because of he got her to quit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomo, I just looked at our notes, and there's a bit on there that says "party guy." Do you remember that? So that was the scene where she's on the roof and she starts playing her song.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
All she hears is like some disco. No, it's not disco. Some
Like
like
tech-
dance music or
yeah.
something.
Proper techno dance.
Yeah.
And she stops playing, just like walks over the edge of the building and like
Looks into the guy's
and
window.
there's a dude in there who's wearing like a full red tracksuit or something, and he's like just going for it, doing all these like spins and shit, these like badass
Dance moves.
to this
Like
music,
breakdancing
Yeah.
sort of.
to this
style.
music, which is literally just like a booming beat and someone saying party.
It's like on loop.
Yeah. And
And
then
it-
she like gets on her keyboard and starts like jamming along with it or something, and the guy's still flipping out in the room. It
Yeah.
was just weird. It was just surreal. That scene.
Yeah, imagine it's just funny because there's
Yeah.
like no one else there, so it just seems quite awkward.
Yeah. I thought that, like, I to be fair, like I pretty enjoyed the first half of this film. I thought it was good. Like, pretty into it.
Yeah.
Because I like the music. I like, I mean, it did say musical on IMDb.
Yeah.
It wasn't the first tag that said sort of musical. And I haven't seen this film, so I was like, is it a musical? I don't know. So I was sort of hoping for a musical.
Okay.
And I think it would make
Just
a good
bit of
musical.
karaoke.
I don't know if it's already been done. It probably has.
Yeah.
Would not surprise me, because this is super popular. Like you said, haven't they opened one somewhere?
Yeah, they've opened a bar in Birmingham called Coyote Ugly, and there's girls that dance on the bar
No way.
and stuff like that. Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
that's
Do you
cool.
reckon it's like all local stuff, or is it like not like a circus that comes around, but like a
No, it's
touring?
local. Yeah, and they don't like dance on the bars all night. It's think kind of like the film.
Yeah.
So I guess, really, if you break it down, it's like a combination of just your standard bar
Yeah.
versus like a strip club.
Yeah.
You know, when
Yeah.
they're up on like a stage type thing and you're having drinks around them.
Yeah.
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 I don't think it's as crazy as the film depicts. Like, they haven't got
Yeah.
people jumping at the bottom of the bar or lighting the bar on fire.
Yeah.
But it's just like, do you know what I mean? And they are clothed and stuff. Probably
Yeah.
a bit suggestive clothing. I don't actually know. I haven't actually been to the bar.
It's just mad
But-
though that like, 21 years later, this film still has that kind of a following. I mean, I know. Like, I did. To be fair, we forgot to look up like how well this film performed and all that shit. So I literally don't know if it like bombed or if it did really well. But I remember it when it came out, and I remember seeing things for it and stuff. Obviously, I never watched it. I was fairly young. but I thought it was pretty successful. Like going by all the stuff. So
yeah, like the song "Can't Fight the Moonlight," which is like the main song at the end and stuff.
Yeah.
That is on. I think it was on SingStar. It was like one of the songs on SingStar.
Yeah.
And some of her songs are actually on things like that because that's how I really.
Yeah.
It was like another way that I like fulfilled this film when I was a child. Was every Christmas I would sing with my little sister on SingStar that song.
Yeah,
Can't Fight the
I
Moonlight.
know because you love that song.
Yeah, I love that song.
To the point where if you in our house, if you can make the Alexa blast that out and turn all the lights purple.
Yeah.
If you say like it's party time or something.
Yeah.
So I know. Yeah, I've heard that song a lot.
That's my good vibe song. Always puts me in a good mood. I always sing along.
Yeah, it's all right.
Good memories.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is for me. It's attached to a lot of memories.
Yeah, because like
so I've got a sentimental value a lot for this film.
Yeah. There's a scene like towards the end, which we're getting to. There's a scene where they're like, I can't remember. So like John Goodman's in the car, her best mate is in the car, and our main female character is in the car.
Yeah.
And they are driving
to her like official gig. She's actually agreed to do
the one was in
for
the
newspaper.
Songwriter.
Yeah, the songwriter competition, not an open mic night.
Yeah.
Like she sent them her CD of
Yes,
Can't Fight the Moonlight.
Like,
and then they call her and say,
we're
great,
interested.
we want you to showcase your songwriting skills and stuff. But she has to perform it. So that's what they're on the way to. It's like a big night. Her dad's recovering from this broken leg.
Oh yeah.
You just got hit by a car.
Yeah, a car accident. And then
isn't it the same night? Because she's still in a wedding dress, I swear though.
That's when she turns up at the hospital.
Yeah, when she turns up at the hospital, the wedding dress.
Wasn't she in a wedding dress?
So she was, yeah.
No, it says 3 months later on the screen.
I missed that.
Because he says, I haven't spent 3 months in physio to drive to the state line.
Oh, yeah.
Turn the car around.
And then they do a full-on illegal ass U-turn.
Oh yeah, they're like swerving.
Oh no, it was the bit before that was when they pull up to the booth and he's just like, my daughter's like gonna be famous or something. I don't know. I can't remember what he said.
Because he works on the booth. So He pulls up to all his colleagues and things, and just basically yells a load of stuff at them, gets them to like
spaz all the lights out.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, fire off all the lights and open all the gates, and like they drive through and like then she like swerves across like 8 lanes of traffic or something.
Oh my god, it's absolutely ridiculous. She doesn't look. She just
pulls in front of cars.
Pulls down on the steering wheel. She goes across literally like 6 lanes of traffic.
It almost kills people.
She's going the other way.
She's going the other way.
As all the lights are splashing rapidly.
She's basically like saying that she can't do it, like she's going to go home, she's taking them all home, don't worry about it, whatnot. They managed to basically convince her, I can't even remember how, and so she ends up changing her mind, and she's like, oh, okay, I'll go. And then she ends up swerving again across another like 8 lanes of traffic, but this time it's like right in front of the gates, like the toll gates. And the guy, John Goodman's character, like leans out, and he's like,
he doesn't even lean out. He's just like, it's still sat in the car, just shouting it like it's like out the window,
basically saying like, everybody do it again, like one more time or something. But we all just looked at each other and we were like, in real life, that tires are squealing, they're like flying around a corner.
But how the hell is he hearing it?
You don't spend that long in front of someone. It's like a split second. He got like a full 4 sentences out. And he was
like quite a distance away from him as well.
And the guy was like, what?
Yeah. But did it anyway.
Yeah, they did it. Yeah.
It's like, wow, how the hell did he hear him?
So they then turn around, drive back, and then so basically they get there, and after all that, at this point, like I was really not into it. I'm sort of done with it.
It lost you.
Yeah, I'm done with it. And so she goes to the gig, and they're like, go inside. Did they not want to go? They didn't go in. I thought they were going to see her do her gig, and they like wait in the car. Were they there in the end?
They were in
the crowd.
They're just like, go in, we'll park.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
So she goes in, and she starts playing her song, and the song she's playing is "Can't Fight the Moonlight," Leanne Rimes. Up until this point, all of her original songs, I don't know Leanne Rimes' like discography, but I assumed they were for the movie, like they were her original songs. So then I'm thinking, right, so is this like a Leanne Rimes like a film where it's like about their life or something, I was like, I just didn't get it. Like I was like, it's sort of breaking the.
Yeah. It leaves
And
it
then,
too open.
Ultimately, it's like a shot of a Leanne Rimes CD spinning in a jukebox.
And they're back at the bar and she sings
And they're back
the
at the
song.
bar, and then it's like, everybody, Leanne Rimes is here, and then she's there.
But
Yeah, because before that
and it's
it
like,
was...
well, whose song
I'm
is that?
about to, excuse me, I'm about to just burst that bubble
Yeah.
because Violet is not there to sing her own songs. She went to a songwriting competition showcase.
Right.
She was showcasing the song. She just had to sing it because she hasn't got a record deal and she hasn't got Justin Bieber singing her tracks. That's what she's trying to get to. She wants to be a songwriter.
Oh.
I see. So
Not
she
a
wants.
singer.
So she wants to write songs for.
Exactly.
I get
She wants to
I
write a
see.
song. She wrote a song for Leanne Rimes. So Leanne Rimes, she got a deal, and she's
I
now a
get
songwriter
it.
for a record label.
I
And Leanne
thought,
Rimes took on her song.
I thought for a sec you were gonna go like really like deep, like she,
No.
she basically like she never sang or something. The whole thing was like,
It was an illusion.
It's a big conspiracy.
Yeah.
yeah.
I wish I could draw it back
But
in
no,
like that.
okay, I get
No.
that. So do you know?
But it doesn't make it clear enough. The last like 5
Yeah, it
minutes,
happens
just
so
everything's
fast.
boom, 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 boom.
There's a
boom.
massive dance scene
Yeah.
in credits.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But like, so, we didn't look this up. Is this like I can't think of the word. A biopic is the film
I actually don't know.
of the writer of Leanne Rimes' songs.
I don't think so. I think it's completely fictional.
Yeah, it's
And
weird.
I
Why did
even
you just
think
tag
that
her in
Leanne
with
Rimes might have written that song herself.
it? Yeah,
It's just at the time she cut a deal with the movie.
that's so weird
And
though.
Yeah, but there's a lot of like weird cameos and things. isn't
Yeah,
there?
like imagine
Like,
if like someone else did that, like
I think it was a promotion for
Yeah.
her though.
because at the end it definitely turns into a music video.
Yeah, Leanne Rimes' music video.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is what I mean. So I think she like had that deal. A lot of people used to do that with films, and at the end, it was like S Club 7,
Yeah,
like
S
doing their but like their songs would be on like a summer film, and then at the
Yeah.
end it'd be like an S Club 7.
Yeah,
No, I think I'm getting confused because they did actually do movies, didn't they?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not familiar with the
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe
no.
that's
filmic
something to-
career of the
S
You
Club
know
7.
Mate.
That is something you need to watch.
Didn't they do like
If
a
it
young
exists.
S? Do I remember right? They did like a young S Club 7 at one point.
I think
They
did.
literally formed. I swear.
Like with
I
children?
swear I'm not making this up.
No,
No,
like
like
young singers.
like teens.
Yeah.
And it was like young S Club 7. I swear it was on TV or something.
Well, they find certain
If-
people and form another
if
small
you
S Club 7 band.
remember young S Club 7, or if I'm making it up, let us know. Send an email to dudewhatpodcast@gmail.com.
Or leave it in a comment in the YouTube
Comment
video.
on YouTube. Get us on the SpeakPipe, www.speakpipe.com/dudewhatpodcast. It doesn't need to be a capital D or P. I don't know why I've been saying that
Yeah.
for weeks. But yeah, send us on there. Let us know, because I swear I'm not making that up.
And also, if you've seen that film and that film exists,
Yeah, let us know.
let me know
Yeah,
because
and also-
I'm not sure
Yeah.
if I'm
Yeah.
getting confused with them actually doing a film about like this group of kids like
Mm.
S Club 7, or if they were just like Leanne Rimes and just
Yeah.
randomly were a music video at the end of the film.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's weird.
Because also,
I can't remember.
if you do have any other suggestions of anything, you can send them in.
Yeah,
To
send
the same email address.
So, I think it's time for the our ratings.
Yeah.
So, T-Lad, take it away, man.
I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10,
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna give it a solid 9.
Whoa.
I'm literally not gonna
Wow.
lie. I
Holy
actually enjoyed
shit.
that film.
Wow!
You were saying the whole way through that you were loving it, dude. I
Yeah.
did notice that. Coyote Ugly.
I think-
Tomo loving it.
Yeah, I'm
Just
glad
let's
I got you there,
remember
Tomo.
this.
I think I have it's like I have a soft spot for like 2000s films, old films.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
See, I feel like I do
And like
as well.
cheesy sort of like stories, but I just thought that one was
I
like
just
quite
like that.
interesting.
I
Yeah.
feel like I do as well, but I feel like 2000s is 1 year too far. If you were talking about 99, baby,
Oh my goodness.
fantastic year for movies, then yeah, I'm into it. But everything changes 2000s, like
Exactly. It's all like
It's still
preppy
both
and-
good years.
yeah,
Still a lot of good years.
But
Yeah.
9. That's
that is strong.
that's really good, man.
Yeah.
That's impressive. That's like the sort of score.
It
Like,
loses the star just because of the main male character's scenes.
really,
A lot of his acting was a bit, yeah. And-
would you replace him with anyone if you could? Any big name actor? Maybe Idris Elba.
Fuck you.
Um,
But no, I'd say,
no, that's good.
and
man.
also like the that I can't remember what the scene was, but there was one bit where John Goodman did it. When his scene, it was.
Oh, when he was like dancing at the end, he just killed it.
Yeah, yeah.
That was good. And that one woman was like, "Keep some stuff on."
Yeah.
He was like taking everything off.
He was about to show his like butt crack
It's funny.
to his tiny whiteys.
So
It was like, put it back on.
Yeah. The voice of Lois Griffin.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. A 9 is a sort of score like I'm going to go tell people about that film. So you're going to be posting.
Yeah,
that,
I hope you get some followers.
Yeah, man.
For that film. It's a great film.
So, Fiona, yeah, what's your ratings?
So the rating's just standard 1 to 10.
It's just standard 1 to 10,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
it's like the Dude What stars.
Dude, what stars? Yeah.
Okay.
And there's no points, so you can't say like 2.5.
Okay.
It's got to be a solid number.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
What are you giving it?
A 10.
A 10.
Yeah, of course.
Because it was it's a classic to you.
It's, to me, yeah. For
No
me.
way.
That is, and it has a lot of
Oh.
sentimental value. There's so many memories attached to that film. You have no idea.
Yeah, I gotta give it that because I have a lot of films that have memories.
Exactly. This film came out in 2000. I probably started watching it in like 2010, 2008.
Yeah.
And still to this day, you've never seen that film, you said.
No,
so you haven't watched it with
never
me.
seen it.
And still to this day, I'm putting that song on Alexa as
Yeah,
my Let's
yeah.
Party walk-in.
I
Do you know what I mean? That song
Yeah.
it's lived with me.
Yeah,
That song is
yeah.
attached to the film.
You
for
still
me.
listen to the song.
Yeah,
So.
I love that song. And you know that.
yeah, definitely.
And so I couldn't give it anything less than a 10.
10's like a perfect film, though. Is it a perfect film?
No, it's not a perfect film. I understand there are flaws, but it's perfect to me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fair enough.
If you were giving me points, I might have been
Yeah.
a 9.6.
There's probably only
But-
there's
to
probably
be
only
strong.
like 1 or 2 films that I would give a perfect 10. So yeah, that's probably fair enough.
Yeah, but I think there's some that you would understand the flaws, but you would still want to give it a 10.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like you would, that's it. That's
Yeah,
one of those
okay,
films.
all right, yeah, that's fair enough. I'll give it that.
If you
That
wanted
makes-
me to like
that makes me sound
critically do it,
me sound really harsh because
oh
I was
gosh.
thinking for most of the film
Is it
I was,
below 5?
no, it's
Okay.
not below 5.
Okay.
So I was thinking like
7.
no, I was thinking a 6. And then I thought I think a 6 is a bit too much, and then I thought a 5.
Oh wow.
And like
Okay. That's
it's got
very
some
different to
like
Tomo.
it's entertaining. It's got John Goodman in it. Soundtrack's good. It's like a good concept and whatnot. But other than that, I just wasn't really that into it. And like I said, I enjoyed the first half way more than the second half. The second
Yeah.
half, it just lost. That's why I'm giving it 5 because I really enjoyed the first half, not the second kind of thing. So it's like halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it had some shitty acting, like you said. The Australian guy was a
Yeah.
bit shit.
You thought it was overcomplicated storyline.
Yeah, like there were usually these films you watch have got janky CG. There wasn't really anything in this. There's probably a few shots in the bar and things. There was one bit I thought where they might have been like composited on or something. They looked like a bit of an outline, but like not noticeable. Yeah, I don't know. I just got a
Wouldn't
bit.
watch it again.
I probably would watch it again, maybe, but
Okay.
But it wouldn't be like in a frequent rotation.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course.
It wouldn't be very soon.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be happy to watch it again. Yeah.
Okay.
I sort of wish that there was more, like I said, there was more singing in it. I wish that all those great songs were like they were singing.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
musical
when
on
she's
the
singing with the
stage and
jukebox,
stuff.
like to actually sing
Yeah.
the whole song
Yeah,
rather
yeah,
than
yeah.
a little snippet.
Like,
Like to actually
because
have a performance
Yeah.
there.
me and you both love Jersey Boys. Seen the
Yes.
film, seen the stage show, seen Frankie Valli,
Yes.
London.
On his final farewell
Yeah.
tour.
Absolutely love them. But I mean, Jersey Boys has that like obviously it's a completely different sort of thing, but it's like Jersey, it's like music, and that sort of. I think that they could have just done it really well as a musical.
Yeah.
Be more interesting. Probably get a lot more stars
I
from
would
me
go
anyway.
and watch that. I feel like that would put a lot of people
I
in.
sort of think
Yeah.
it's probably
Because
been
they can
done.
be quite saucy with that.
I think it's probably been done. I think I bet you it was done a few years after the film
Yeah.
for like one run on
Bring it back around.
on Broadway or whatever they say.
Yeah.
right now. But so I would give it a 5. Yeah.
Nice.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not like 4 sounds a bit bad. 3 is definitely bad. 5 is
It's
like
24 out of 30.
5's fair. Yeah.
middle of the
Between us
road.
all.
Yeah. Okay, 24 out of 30.
Yeah,
Yeah,
between
but
us
that's
all.
crazy high. You guys gave
Exactly.
it stupid high. Stupid high scores, man. Tomo, what the hell, bro?
Right. I
Can't
thought...
fight the moonlight. That's you, man.
Yes, Tomo.
No.
When Tomo comes around now, I'm going to do my
I mean,
Alexa Let's
no,
Party.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm the type of person that even years ago I'd literally sit and watch like High School Musicals.
Yes.
That's different, man. I like High School Musical.
Nah.
You got a bit of High School Musical hair going.
Yeah,
on
man,
right
you do. You look
now.
like
Troy
High
Bolton hair.
School Musical 2. Zac Efron.
Yes.
That's
A
what you
bit
look
longer,
like.
a bit longer in the front,
Yeah, when he's kicking back.
A bit
and
more
he's wearing
density
wearing
to
his
it.
board shorts.
and he's like on his basketball.
Yeah, that's it. Get your head in the game.
Yeah, that's the first one I think.
Oh, is it?
Get your head in the game.
No, that's when he had like
Yeah.
silky hair.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Zac Efron. Young Zac Efron vibes coming from somewhere tonight. Yeah, man.
Take it
God
back.
damn it.
He's a
Well,
great actor now. Just a
Yeah,
great
he's
film
pretty
star.
good. He's funny.
Yeah.
He's in some shit. That Baywatch thing was shit.
Yeah.
We saw that.
Yeah.
Maybe we should
He's
watch
with
that
some
with
big
me.
names though.
Yeah. No, he's a good guy. I like that one where he's like the neighbour to a Seth Rogen.
I've seen
Bad
that.
Neighbours.
Bad Neighbours.
And the
That's good.
second one, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
great.
well, guys, I think we're coming to the end of another episode of Dude What Podcast.
Oh yeah.
If you've liked listening to this, if you've liked listening to Fiona, on this episode, just basically let us know. As we said, send us an email to dudewhatpodcast@gmail.com.
Check us out on Instagram.
Instagram @dudewhatpodcast. Tag some shit in that. I still don't know how to use it.
Just give reins to me. I can help.
Tag some shit on that. Yeah, we try and put out some pictures and we're trying to do this quote thing. I don't know how well it's going at the moment because I don't know when this is coming out.
Everyone's certain people's phrases and
Yeah. Said about the SpeakPipe, www.speakpipe.com /Dude What Podcast. Go on there, send us a voice message. It's like calling us, but you don't have to call us. You just do a little clip and
leave a voice message.
Yeah, I don't know, do something funny. We'll feature it on this. We'll play it. Do it.
Yeah, do it.
So, Fiona. It's weird calling you Fiona.
I know.
Fee's better.
Is it? Still weird.
It's still weird.
Sounds more personal for you. Though.
Yeah.
Calling her Fee is more
Most
personal.
people call me Fee though.
Yeah, Fee.
Yeah,
So-
Fiona's quite.
It's been great having you on the episode.
Thank you.
I really, I somewhat enjoyed the film you brought.
Halfway.
Yeah. I'd really like it if you did another one with us at some point.
Yeah, maybe in the future.
Yeah. Bring another film with you. We'll do it again. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a good
Definitely.
time. Thanks for having me on, guys.
That's all right.
That's great. It's been great. Anyway, guys, I've been Harry Dowling.
And I've been Tomo.
I've been Fee.
All right. We'll see you next week, guys. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Dude, what?
Dude, what?
We hope you enjoyed this episode. You can visit our Instagram account at Dude What Podcast. That's DUDEWUT Podcast. And you can also email us at dudewhatpodcast@gmail.com. That's DUDEWUT Podcast@gmail.com. See you next time. Dude, what?